modified version of the chair game. Rather than using an actual chair, I'm using a dish on the ground. I'm also using some spray cheese here, which is pretty high value. When we first get here, I let him potty before this, and he was pretty distracted. There's some people coming in and out, so we started a little bit further away from the entrance here. He really liked the spray cheese, so it helped. And he's trying to help by picking up the dish. So we do this a few times just to get him warmed up before we go near the entrance. And you can see he starts to get the hang of it. So here we start by the entrance, and I begin the session, or this part of the session, by just luring him straight to the dish. I don't want him starting by just pulling. There's people coming in and out of the entryway, and he was a little excited about that. So we just kind of go right back to playing that game. You can see there's a little bit of distraction there, so we just keep it easy, and I'm not approaching the entrance quite as much. I also want to make sure that when I'm rewarding him, he's getting a valuable reward that it's worth coming back to that dish for. When we leave the dish, what you'll notice too is that as soon as he's finished eating from the ground, I will actually mark and reward up so that he doesn't go and pick up that dish. I found out very quickly that he would want to pick it up and try to destroy it. So as soon as he's finished eating, I say yes and feed him once from me before we leave it. So if you practice this on your own, remember to mark him as he finishes so that he'll actually look up for the treat that you have, rather than trying to break apart the dish and find more treats. So here he got a little bit more distracted. There was a person approaching just a little bit more head-on towards him. But he recovered well, so we did break away from the game just a little bit. I went ahead and fed him just to help him out, and then he recovered very nicely here. So when in doubt, if you're not sure what to do, help him out and help him reach the right answer. Don't try to stick very strictly to the game if it's not working. So we go back to the raised criteria of approaching the door, stopping, and not just looking at me, but sitting. And he's doing an excellent job. So here a person comes up and kind of hangs around the trash cans over there. So he has a harder time because she's kind of lingering. So we don't approach as far, and we make it shorter, so not as long in the sit. And I might even prompt him for a sit to help him out. So I try to make it really easy for him, but still maintain the same criteria. So we don't go as close, but I'm still asking him to sit. So that person's still there by the trash can, and then a second person comes out, and I think he handled it very well.